Hello, it's Margaret McKenzie here, helping you to find those scholarship dollars for your post-secondary education journey. And I have the privilege today of being here with the Mining Industry Human Resources Council representative, who's the Director of Communications, Will Meyer. And today he's going to share additional information with us about the Mining Needs You Scholarship. It's actually called I Chose Mining, Mining Chose Me. So over to you. Tell us about this wonderful scholarship.
Well, it's been running since 2021. We launched it in celebration of MiHR's 25th anniversary at the time, with the plan of running it for 5 years, giving out 2 scholarships of $2,500 per year to post-secondary students in mining-related programs. We also, it's twofold. It's the celebration of MiHR's 25th anniversary, and it was created to celebrate the students who are in mining related programs and the great work that they're doing and the great work that they're going to be doing when they enter the industry, the mining industry in Canada. We at MiHR, we're a national not-for-profit organization. We study the mining labor market. We lead collaboration across the sector to study labor market trends, opportunities, challenges, and come up with solutions. And, there's been a great need for more mining workers for several years. We're looking at the mining industry essentially growing a lot right now, critical minerals being very important to Canada's economy and needing a lot of people. So we're looking to, attract those young, bright minds into mining and wanted to celebrate them by creating this scholarship program. And we had done a lot of research, a lot of polls about the industry perception that youth have of mining, and seeing their perceptions of mining being dirty and negative perceptions. So on top of the, I chose mining, mining chose me scholarship, we also developed the Mining Needs You career awareness campaign, national career awareness campaign for youth, which this sits within that national campaign. And so Mining Needs You, it's a national campaign looking to address those negative perceptions among youth. We want to support industry recruitment. We want to support industry and government objectives and policies. And really, at the end of the day, we want to increase that mining talent pipeline. So all of that together is what led us to create this I Chose Mining, Mining Chose Me scholarship program back in 2021.
So what fields would that include? I know engineering, obviously, but what other fields would mining, the scholarship people studying, could they take?
Well, mining is very interdisciplinary. There's a lot of different types of occupations, a lot of different types of jobs in mining. So yeah, it could be related to those STEM programs, science, technology, engineering, math, the mining engineering, geosciences, geology, metallurgy, mineral processing. There's also environmental and sustainability sciences, surveying. And then on top of those science and engineering type roles, there's a lot of different skilled trades within the industry, a lot of mechanics, electricians, drillers, welders. You've also got, labor and operators of the surface miner, underground miner, and, hoist operators. And then there's also, technicians. There's mineral technicians, mapping and surveying technician roles within mining. And then there's also the support roles in mining as well. You have your equity, diversity, and inclusion specialists, health and safety. Health and safety is a top priority for the industry. And then also, trainers and training coordinators for various positions within the industry and some of the hands-on work that's involved. So there's a lot of different things people can study. So to be eligible for the scholarship, you need to be enrolled in a post-secondary program at a Canadian post-secondary institution that relates to the mining industry. And, if it's a trades program, applicants are to showcase their commitment and interest to joining the mining industry when their education is complete.
Fantastic. And what is it you're asking for in the application? Is there an essay? What do you want in the application?
Well, there's an application form, the question and answers, looking for their proof of enrollment, reference letters, and the largest scoring piece, it's 50% of how we evaluate the applications, is a up to 2-minute video that we're looking for from applicants to really showcase, again, the title, I chose mining, mining chose me. Really looking to showcase that. We're really looking at, I would say the ideal candidate is a person who showcases in a creative way through that video, on top of the other materials that are needed for the application, but really showcasing their excitement and interest in the education that they're pursuing, what they're achieving in that education, and then, like I said, the commitment to joining the mining industry, and really showcasing how their education will, impact their role as they get into the mining industry and impact the industry itself. So really looking for those individuals who have a lot of passion for their education and their future career.
And you want to see that in a video.
Yep, in a video.
Oh,
So yeah,
wow. So they've got to be creative. They've got to be on point. And it's 2 minutes. That's fantastic. So if somebody's not as comfortable writing, they've got every opportunity to really showcase why they want to be in mining.
Yeah, we've had applicants. Now, I guess I should mention, it was a 5-year program. It's been 5 years. So over those 5 years, we've had numerous applications. We have students showcasing, their in-lab work, showcasing their in-class work, their on-site, if some of them have had mining placements and that sort of thing, where they've showcased themselves being on mine sites and the work that they're doing, and really how it's going to translate into their careers. And mentioning that it was a 5-year program in celebration of our 25th anniversary, and it's been 5 years, through Mining Needs You, we have a group of partners who've come to help support the initiative. Industry has come together to really showcase how important the next generation is to the mining workforce. So the Mining Association of Canada, the World Gold Council, the Prospectors and Developers Association of Canada, they have supported this initiative. So we're able to expand the scholarship program starting this year. So instead of 2 $2,500 scholarships available this year, it's going to be 6 $2,500 scholarships are going to be available. And we plan to have it run for another 5 years in celebration of our 30th anniversary, which is this year, and in celebration of the next generation of mining talent. So we have 6 $2,500 scholarships to be awarded this year, with the application deadline being September 30th or 31st. I can't remember how many days there are in the month. I think it's 30th.
30th, right. And where do people get information? From the website? I can post the website. Yeah,
miningneedsyou.ca is the website. It's got all the information about the scholarship program. It has a link to the application form. It has links to the 2025 recipients, as well as all the previous recipients. So new applicants can see the type of videos that have been presented and those that have been awarded the scholarship. And yeah, it's all on the site, as well as a whole bunch of information about the industry itself. We have a career book. We have other interactive tools on the website for people to explore the career in mining.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Will. I hope we're going to send a lot of people to your Mining Needs You website, and especially for this incredible scholarship that you're offering. We're really appreciative. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much for having me. I really appreciate it.